glam rock ritual sacrifice. Hey, I'm Shakina, and I'm here at Diversionary doing the 10-year anniversary and world premiere theatrical production of my solo show, Manifest Pussy. Sometimes things just come together in the way they're meant to come together, and it takes as long as it takes, you know? And I have been able to do this show in so many ways over the course of the last 10 years when the situation has called for it, like globally. I always say that when the revolution comes, I want to be a foot soldier entertaining the troops on the front lines. And I think of myself as like a one-woman USO tour. And so the revolution is obviously here, and I'm showing up, and Diversionary is showing up in such a cool and huge way. So to have costume design and set design and sound design and all these elements, that it's always just been me with a microphone. And now we have puppetry, you know? We have costumes, it's just so thrilling. I like to say that Manifest Pussy is a one-woman odyssey of transliberation. And it is really about my pilgrimage to Thailand for gender confirmation. And I say pilgrimage, not just trip, because to me, there was a sense of spiritual sacrifice that I undertook in the sort of stages of my becoming, not only as a trans person, but as just a spiritual person trying to step into who I knew I was supposed to be. And that's really scary. That's scary for everybody. So that's really what this show is about at the core. And to me, Manifest Pussy means, like, you know, when people say like, sack it up, it's like manifest pussy, like get that energy together and go out and do the thing. I talk about this show like a ritual sacrifice, and I really feel like it is such a sort of like gut-wrenching journey that I undertake on stage night after night, but I find a lot of power in it because I'm now on the other side of this story that I'm telling. And so I can revisit all the parts, and granted, this story is not just about my time in Thailand, it's about my whole life that led up to that decision. And there are a lot of challenges that I faced along the way that I bring into the story and I share with the audience, but there's a sense of hope at the end that I knew I could keep alive when I was living it, but I know I've kept alive now that I've lived it and I'm telling the story. And so I'm just sharing that hope every night. And so I kind of take care of myself, you know, in the doing, because it is sort of like recounting, you know, how I stepped into my power. And even if it's exhausting to do that night after night, it's also kind of refuels me to share that with the audience and then to sort of, you know, receive their enthusiasm back, of course. In the theater, we always say that the specific reveals the universal. And so my journey is my own. And you're gonna come with me to Thailand and you're gonna get a brand new pussy with me. But after you go on that journey with me, I hope that you come away realizing that you've got your own brand new pussy. And maybe you're still finding it, but you're gonna go get it and you're gonna manifest it.